悔しくて苦しくて悲しくて Shout for you 寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す
I don't know if I'm ready for this, but
this will probably be a lot.
it'll be fine. What could happen with all this Pleroma grass?
And the airship. Nothing.
I don't remember what all I did, because it was a week plus ago, the last time we recorded. I made some more quartzes. I don't know what all's new. I think that's new.
Nightmare
Maybe
looks new?
Nightmare I think I put on. I tweaked some things. There's some more 3s scattered about here. Yuna and Fee, the primary recipients of that stuff. I think Altina ended up with something. Maybe not. That looks familiar. I don't remember. But I boosted everything that I could. I spent most of our U material. Okay, everybody is ready as possible for what is sure to be a fun time, good time.
Definitely a fun time, good time. I see nothing wrong with anything.
I know this HP 2s and a couple other things also replaced some singular level 1 quartzes that were out there. It's like Altina's the lowest still, but she's got like 11.6 now. I think she was below 10 before. So, in we go.
Here we go.
Look! Over there!
Just as we thought.
That's the landing craft and the Pantagruel.
Damn, look at all these creepy-ass flowers. And over there, just the ladies we thought we'd see.
Well,
This should be fun.
really, you want to join the party?
We could use you as a team player.
We don't have to fight you. You could just, not beat up on these children
Yeah, that'd be nice.
and their adult but still shockingly small friend.
Yeah.
Familiar eyes. Mischievous. Dismissive. Rather, just kind of looking nonplussed about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Musse.
Only gets serious when provoked. Otherwise, she's kind of like,
Yeah, whatever.
do what you want, I guess. If it affects me, whatever. When it does, be prepared for an ass whooping. Okay.
And Principal Aurelia.
Oh, you finally arrived. My young horned lions.
This is in my way. I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. You guys keep doing your thing.
Welcome, Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7 Special Operations. My name is Mildine. Mildine Uzalith de Cayenne. I am heiress to the Cayenne Duchy and sponsor of the Viceland Army. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last.
Our acquaintance. A new introduction for your new identity, is that it?
Oh, Yuna. You'll have to forgive me for hiding the truth from you. Musse was an old nickname of sorts. One my parents gave me before they passed.
There they are.
After the accident, however, their duchy was inherited by my Uncle Croy. No sooner had he taken his seat as the new Duke Cayenne than I was shipped off to Heimdall, out of sight and out of mind. There, I spent close to a decade as a student at St. Astraea, all the while knowing that my uncle's actions would one day lead to civil war.
What?
That's impossible. You're saying that as a little kid, you knew there was gonna be a civil war?
It only made sense. I could see what my uncle would make of House Cayenne's assets, the machinations of the other 4 great houses, and the Rhineford group as well. The Empire's relationships with Crossbell and the Republic, the Blood and Iron Chancellor's plots, excluding supernatural elements such as the Society and the Divine Knights. All of these factors allowed me to predict that the Noble Alliance would move to suppress the reformist faction by force, and that it would all lead to Duke Cayenne's, to my Uncle Croy's inevitable downfall.
If you were anyone else, I'd think that was a bluff.
Lady Mildine contacted me right at the close of the Civil War. As an ally of Count Egret, I'd known of her since she was a child, when she predicted every twist and turn of the Northern War, right down to the Empire's proposal. I made up my mind. I would see Lady Mildine as the next head of House Cayenne, not that sham of a man Marquis Ballard. Though I must admit to this day, I find both her ambition and the accuracy of her predictions intimidating. For instance, she sought contact with the Witch of Ouroboros to bolster her list of allies. And by the end of last year, she had foreseen the national mobilization law, the war with Calvert, and even the curse overtaking the Empire.
Last year?
Damn, she's like some kind of monster.
You can't be clairvoyant. So what is it?
I merely look at the pieces in play and consider how they will interact. No clairvoyance necessary. I see the current state of things, the events that led up to this point, and the multitude of futures spreading out before us. And, most importantly, I see the goal of the one who controls the game board. At the moment, Chancellor Osborne is unmistakably that person. Prince Olivert noticed this as well, and did all he could to stop Osborne's ambitions. But it became clear to me that he never quite understood the extent of the Chancellor's plans. Which is why I started devising some plans of my own. The first was getting the General here to take over as principal of the Thor's Branch
Don't worry
campus.
about that in the background, it's fine.
And the second was claiming the title of Duchess Cayenne and recruiting soldiers to my side behind the scenes. Then, when the Great Twilight broke out, I established the Viceland Army. It is with this very force that I intend to stop Operation Jormungand. Perhaps you could say they're the dagger I prepared to strike at the heart of the serpent.
Musse.
I'm finally starting to see what Eustace was talking about. I don't quite understand how, but you really do intend to fight them, don't you? The Imperial Army has grown to a massive size with the recent draft. It may very well be the largest force ever assembled. An army of 1 million strong, poised to destroy Calvert. Yet you still plan to stand against them?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Are those women we met earlier another part of your plans? The ones affiliated with the Principality of Remaferia and a certain other country.
So you ran into them, did you? Must be fate. But you are correct. We invited them here to discuss their cooperation. I imagine they're secretly conferring with their respective countries as we speak.
There's a lot.
All right, I'm starting to see what you're after now.
It's gonna mean a lot of bloodshed. Even if it's successful, there will be a ton of casualties.
True. I estimate it will result in hundreds of thousands of deaths. Though in the worst-case scenario, it could be millions. Civilian and soldier alike.
So many dead.
You're serious about this?
I am. At this point, the Imperial Army has gained too much momentum for us to be able to stop it outright. Erebonia was already the greatest military power in Zemuria. And like you said, conscription has only further increased its strength. That's without even factoring in the Panzer Soldats, railway cannons, and airships. It has the advantage in both numbers and technology. What's more, the Chancellor has Ouroboros at his beck and call. And above all else, there's the Great Twilight itself. Its curse removes any chance that those involved in the conflict could grow weary of war. At this early phase, many are able to resist its influence, but that won't last forever. It's only a matter of time until every soul in Erebonia will be able to think of nothing but war. Which is why I presented the other nations an ultimatum. Do nothing, and allow themselves to be swallowed up by the Empire, forever stained by its curse. Or join me in one final effort to keep the world from ending. Fighting back, no matter the cost. That's what I told those women you met, and it's what I've told everyone else I've been in contact with.
Just how many countries have you spoken to?
Wait. You're telling me you've talked to everyone already?
Much like Operation Jormungand itself, my plan is well underway. The bell cannot be unrung. Even if I were to die, the choice to fight or be overtaken would still remain. Now, I'll keep my predictions as to what they will choose to myself. But Humans are foolish and prideful, but they tend to show their true colors and their true strength in times of crisis. In the end, that will be the deciding factor.
Unbelievable.
You've got guts. Even with your predictions, this can't have been easy.
But, Musse, why join us? I can see your resolve, and I get what you're trying to do. But what I don't get is why you joined Class 7. What purpose did that serve? If everything you just told us is true, wouldn't it have been more effective for you to stay behind the scenes? And even if enrolling at the branch campus was part of your plan, you didn't need to transfer to Class 7. Wasn't sticking with us through everything that happened in the Grawl an unnecessary risk?
I only did what would benefit me, naturally. How could I resist the chance to get close to the son of the Chancellor, the Ashen Awakener himself? He seemed like he would have some connection to the curse, so I thought that learning more about him would be advantageous in the long run. Of course, it didn't hurt that Instructor Rean is totally my type.
Okay, that part I believe. But the rest of that explanation was bullshit.
Agreed. That sounds like a job for one of your pieces. As a player, it would be safer for you to stay removed from all this. And that includes you talking to us in person right now.
Got her.
When I connected with everyone in the Grawl, I felt a warmth inside you, Musse. No matter what you might say now, you couldn't have fabricated that. Your feelings toward all of us are genuine. That's the one thing I can say with absolute certainty.
Altina.
Your poker face is starting to crack, Ygritte. Still, that little trick of yours is something else. You could really give Osborne a run for his money. And this plan you've come up with is probably the best chance anyone has of shutting down the Empire. But the question is, can you live with yourself afterward? Yeah, you've thought the plan up, but I'm guessing you sure as hell wish there was another way.
Listen, Musse. You may not think so, but you really are just a regular girl.
What?
Your friendships with Elise and Alphen, your pride in our class, your major crush on Instructor Rean, they're all part of that.
Damn. Major crush.
That dirty mind of yours and the way you tease people can be a little annoying, I admit. Still, you're just an ordinary girl who loves sweets, gossip, and all sorts of other regular stuff. Same kind of girl you'd find anywhere. Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no way an ordinary girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
Oh, I get it. You wanted to tell us what you were up to. Because every plan you came up with involved a huge sacrifice. And you were hoping Class 7 would be able to help you find a better solution.
I...
Let me put it another way. What do you really want, Musse? I'm not asking future Duchess Mildine, Uselith, Dane, whatever. I'm asking Musse Ygritte, member of Class 7. What do you want to do?
Yuna, the truth is...
What's interrupting us? Is it right here?
That'd be annoying.
I'm taking a stab at it right here. Let's see. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
isn't this a touching sight?
Fucking called it. Not great. I'm not saying it was a huge big break call, but still, I mean, there's a couple other points that could have been interrupted. I'm going to take some credit.
Yeah. Oh, we get to smash Cedric's head in? That would be amazing.
No,
Those
not yet.
uniforms.
Damn it.
Much too soon for that.
They're from the main campus. And isn't that...
Oh, Major Michael's here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bother.
Major pain in my ass.
Correct.
Major crush. We're just going to kind of quickly dash between a few people, give them the quick nameplate, just to make sure, in case you're new or you've forgotten who's all these players here. There's some important ones. This is still the, slightly strangest one.
We meet again, Class 7.
Don't try to run. We have you surrounded.
Ada. Fritz? And what's going on?
It's been some time, Class 7. How convenient to find all of you in one place.
Ah, former instructor Irving. I wish I could say I was surprised to see you on their side. I take it you've chosen to remain with the military.
Receptive as ever, former Principal Le Guin. I have some plans of my own. I've since taken on the position of Field Exercise Supervisor for the Thor's main campus. For your safety, I would advise you all to come quietly.
Are you kidding me?
It's good to see you, Kurt. How have you been since the Growl?
Your Highness.
Is that the Sanguine Ogre?
What the shit is she doing in a Thor's uniform?
Thank you, Ash.
Yeah.
Oh, you like it? I thought I filled it out nicely.
Everyone's here. Just like the Intelligence Division said they would be. The would-be Imperial assassin, Ash Carbide, and all of his Class 7 accomplices. Even Lady Mildine, suspected instigator of the recent armed uprisings. As a representative of both Thor's and the Imperial family, it is my duty to take you all in.
Go ahead and try.
I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen.
What? You think you're hot shit now that you've got some shiny new toys?
As a matter of fact, I do. After all, what good is power if you can't exercise it? And right now, you are all powerless to stop me.
Okay, but there's an elephant in this room right now, this outdoor room, if you will.
Yes.
Her name is Aurelia.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like, yeah, sure, Cedric has a divine knight, but we also have the strongest human on our side. Like, you're not going to be able to do shit no matter what you have.
She has stood up to all sorts of people in the past that she probably has no business doing. Now, granted, there are a lot of people on their side, several mechs, and Cedric's own trick up his sleeve. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is unwarranted. I just feel like at a certain point we have to address it. They may still do it. Scene's not over. I'm just saying, like, the longer this goes, the more I have a few questions about, like, she's right over there.
She's standing right there, guys.
Especially given that my sniper has a bead on your Rakshasa right now.
Yeah, I don't think she cares.
Yeah, I don't think she
That's
gives
not
a...
a compelling enough reason. You're going to have to do better than that.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't even react. She's like, yeah, whatever. What, do you think your Jaegers are going to be able to do anything?
It's a little better. I mean, we're just adding to the pile of things that are against us. So at least that helps. You know,
Okay.
We're tilting the scales a
At least
bit.
he's not some random dude.
Yeah.
I called in the big guns.
This whole thing seems a little petty, but whatever.
I'm only here to fulfill His Highness's orders.
All right.
We can't hear you. What?
I have the first quiet male in this game. Aurelia also quiet.
Yes.
Between the Jaegers and Major Irving, they've staged a two-pronged offensive. Having to fight my way through both of them and ensure Lady Modine's safety might prove a tad bothersome.
There we go. At least she'll address it.
Yeah.
We've set up a perimeter with the Ark Royale and the RMP's anti-aircraft cannons. Trying to escape aboard your landing craft would be suicide. And don't even try bringing out your Panzer Soldats. That will make no difference.
You knew about that, huh?
He was our instructor, after all.
Be that as it may,
Oh, no, your hair.
No, I like the hair. We'll put it back.
Yeah.
We'll put it back when we get the chance.
Okay.
my friends have shown me a new potential path.
Also,
and I'm not about to let that slip through my fingers.
Did she cut off her hair? Is it a wig? Why is...
It looked like it was... to me, the ends looked like they were supposed to be cut. But it is kind of curious. They could have just been extensions or something.
I suppose they could be extensions,
because she did just kind of grow it out abruptly. I mean, it's only been a few weeks. That's not how quick hair grows.
No.
So it could just be like, screw these extensions.
Yeah.
I'm Musse again. But I have a Vita-esque hairpin now.
Do your worst. I, Musse Egret of Class 7, will fight back with everything I've got.
Yeah, I hope we have the longer hair as a costume option.
Musse.
It's necessary.
Hell yeah, that's more like it.
That's right. This is not where our story ends.
Not until we get our instructor back.
Also, by stepping forward, Musse has pretty much taken Michael's line of sight away from the Golden Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Oh, very well. I suppose we'll have to break you before you really understand the position you're in. And we'll do so with the greatest that Thor's Class 1 has to offer.
Maybe we will fight him now.
Show us how far you've come since the
That's kind of what I was expecting. Once the whole
our history
class showed
stay
up.
our blades.
So don't give us anything less than your all.
Wasn't planning on it, assholes.
I hope you're ready, Your Highness.
I've been waiting for a chance to cut loose.
Let's do this.
I'm ready. We fight together, everyone.
Let's do this, new Class 7.
Here I come.
Prepare yourselves.
Unsurprising links.
You better
Well, this
not
one's a little
disappoint
surprising, I suppose.
Give it your all.
Yeah.
Fritz and Ada makes total sense. Reduce all enemy HP, but for bonus AP, reduce the enemy's HP to a certain amount within 40 turns.
Oh,
of
good.
Which it's 4 on 4, so we're going to basically have half of those.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we are fully stocked. I still love the action count. I know I mentioned it the first time, but fantastic. Should have been here all along, but still, better late than never.
Yeah.
Boy, trying to keep track was a pain in the ass, especially because like spells throw it off. They don't actually count as turns till they cast.
Right.
And, you know, all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're not really going to be able to see what we're dealing with until we hit him once. Kurt, not the person to be trying to hit somebody once. Can he get all of them in anything that he does? Nope.
No.
Kurt, I like you, but sometimes I hate you. And after this, 3 turns immediately go down the drain. Of all the people that take out from Musse, they took out Fee.
Right.
Which I guess is to make way for a new Class 7, but she also would have helped me outspeed some of these folks. So I guess my option then is to do something I'm not necessarily thrilled with, but I think I'm going to anyways.
My apologies.
Let's get somebody who can hit all of them and also serve the purposes we need her to. So this is way too small. This is big enough, but doesn't move her forward, so it leaves me in a pickle.
Yeah.
I wish it was just even in Altina's spot. Like, forget Yuna's. I mean, obviously I'd like her to be as far forward as possible, but even in Altina's, I'd feel more confident about the chances of them targeting her.
Right.
I'm considering doing something extremely crazy.
Ooh, do tell. I'm intrigued.
I think I might open with S-Craft. And I know F-Craft? I know that with S-Craft. And I know that might sound weird.
Yes, it does sound weird.
It's going to put a ton of delay on that person, so it's not necessarily ideal, but it will reveal everybody's HP, allow me to move Fee forward because I need her counterattacking for damage as many times as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Because I can't do both those things. I can't move Fee forward to take that front position and also see what everybody's rocking this turn. Now, I don't have to this turn, but...
Yeah.
We also don't exactly know where Musse is at here. Level-wise, what crafts does she currently have? You know, she's starting with most of hers from last game. Is she missing a couple? That's going to be an unknown until way the fuck down there.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit.
That almost feels too crazy to me. Maybe I didn't move her up. So if I do that, then I suppose this is the way to go. Get her right in the mix. Hit as many people as possible.
Yeah. I think the aggro is too good not to.
I'll walk out the orders in a bit here, so we'll save it for now. Obviously, we're going to spend all of it. This is what we desperately need. Any out-of-turn damage, if we can't control them having turns.
Right.
Delay has long since been nerfed. I see my positioning didn't end up mattering. Sure, we just went halfway across the map. It's fine.
We can't win them all.
Thanks.
Alright, so we saw Shirley's health pop up. It looks like halfway for her, halfway for almost everybody, but not Ada, although Brandon has got basically half the health of Cedric anyways. So we can probably assume that that's going to be the same for Fritz. They're going to have... Yeah, we actually clipped him, so never mind. That works out well, because now we have health on all four of them.
Mm-hmm.
We can assume Fritz is going to be, you can see it, the same thing, where he has to be killed.
Yeah.
So it represents about 40,000 damage there and about 52,000 on Cedric and Shirley. I don't like that Shirley is now separated from them, though.
Yeah.
Alright, we have Cedric, Fritz next. Then we can get some turns to bust some heads ourselves. To make this count, it was 40, correct? Yeah, 40. So it was basically, yeah, okay. To make this count, obviously we're going to want to try and S-craft those final turns to hit as hard as we can. Alright. I was hoping to maybe catch all of them in Gemini Blast for the sake of the stat down stuff. You know, we actually need to check them out. Hold on. No. What are we looking at here? We can probably guess it's going to be the case for everybody. No status effects for the most part. I mean, they're low. No elemental weaknesses. Is that going to be true across the board here? Okay.
That's a little better.
The youngins are a little more susceptible. Again, true of both. And then we can assume Shirley's going to be low. A little, well, about the same as Cedric, really. So that means our, as it should be, our two threats are the two who are linked to each other in the front right now.
Yeah. Sure you can see the thought process here. We want as many turns as possible so the delay is good, and the insight obviously does not hurt either. We debuff two in the back, that's fine. They should die from collateral damage. This is very helpful. Now.
Love that.
Yeah, it's not great.
Mega buried in the turn order, though. So certainly somebody with Impede can try and pick him off. I think for the sake of damage, especially if I can get them all three like this, that this is the right play here.
Makes sense.
Maybe Shirley will move back into it or some such. Alright, what are you rocking here? Blue Ascension.
Nice.
I mean, it's interesting, it's just different areas. Same power, same freeze chance. Actually, that must mean that this is screwed up.
Oh.
This, I think, happened a couple times in 3, if
It
I remember.
did.
People mentioned in the very beginning where, like, the...
Yes. Like, a couple of Rean's crafts were, like, listed. They, like, did the same thing, but they were clearly different.
Yeah, and this is clearly a circle, not a line, so one can assume it also hits harder. That being the case, this is settable, so let's put it as far up and over as possible. See if Shirley might waltz back into it.
Got it.
All right. What are you up to, my dear? At this point, it's just like, I just need you to counterattack. It doesn't really matter what else happens. So this is absolutely the worst plan.
Yeah.
I really want to go all in on the counterattack, so I should be casting as much as possible, but that seems risky.
Yeah.
Cast them and help delay the action count while giving them more time to swing at her.
Wait, can she counter when she's casting spell?
She can't. So, I mean, like everybody else, including even like Yuna, could be casting this whole time. It's a good chance that Altina and Musse are both going to. That's sort of what they're spec'd for. And their link with each other should be helping with, you know, both EP management and potentially if one of them has the damage up thingy. I don't really want just normal swing here, though. That seems very weak to me. So I think we're just going to go for this.
Exterminating.
Get her impeded now.
Yeah.
The nice thing about that is it effectively means Fritz never had a turn.
Yeah.
He plummeted himself down the order for effectively no reason. This is extremely nice.
Nice.
Why she has the setup she does.
Here I go.
God, there's just debuff to hell back there. We're not allowed to do this because the snipers will shoot us if we do this. We can fight each other, but you cannot summon robots. It was the people rule. They told us earlier.
It's a big no-no.
Yeah.
We have to be chivalrous, you see.
We're gonna blow the teacher, the principal away. Gonna shoot her in the head, but no robots. That's a step too far. This is kind of funny, but to what end? Can I get all three? I can. The casts go off immediately, which is funny. And it reinserts them above Ada. That is pretty tempting.
I think we should do it.
It's a turn to get more turns.
Yeah. Ignore the howling.
It's like a wish for more wishes.
Oh, and she's frozen. Haha.
It moved around a little bit, but still. The biggest thing is Cedric was in each of them. He's the one we need. Alright, 12 turns. This is certainly an option. Cedric's going to go down before those two do. Now, the only downside, of course, is Ada will take up a turn being frozen and taking damage. But whatever.
Yeah,
there
it's
are worse
fine.
fates. It is so tempting just to blow them all away with S-Crash right now and then leave a 4-on-1 with Shirley. So tempting. Because then she's the only one taking turns, and she'll have maybe a couple pretty quick, like if I had that much delay, but... Huh. Feels so aggressive. There's still 28 turns left.
Yeah, we got time.
We'll wait one more round. I am not going to wait till the end. I think it's too profitable not to.
They're mine.
Does mean her,
I shall go.
what you call it? Her evasion thingy. Shining went away.
Ah.
And then she got promptly bopped.
Yes.
But such is life, right?
Can't win them all.
I'm going.
I like this setup last time. Actions forward, make sure he stays in it of anyone.
Got it.
Sure, we're chilling over there. I kind of like it symbolically too. She's like, "Ah, the hell with this group."
Right.
I do what I want.
Exactly. It's like I'm here helping them, but I don't really like them, so whatever.
It doesn't hit very hard is the problem, but I don't really have a lot better. There's no way that's going to hit. Oh, the 2. It's not going to KO ever.
No.
Let's go.
We will likely just re-up Zephyr Wing once it expires. Okay, now she's,
And he's got
asleep, yeah.
Nightmare and all sorts of fun
Just gonna knock
things
him out of it and
happening.
give him Mute instead, which I mean, I guess he did cast as an opening, so... Man, her speed is really showcased right now. Alright, well, could wait till Unit's turn to do this, but what the hell, let's get the delay in right now.
Let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at healths. He's almost done.
Yeah.
The question is, will he retreat when he reaches that point? We've seen that before. Will he just stick around and that's part of the objective complete? God, she really borked herself in the turn order, didn't she?
Yeah.
I keep thinking like, all right, when Shirley has a turn, I keep looking and waiting and looking. And obviously, our own abilities like Zephyr Wing are helping with that, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I'm going to do.
Exterminating.
Do this for a couple of reasons. One, the obvious one, is hit everybody and take good damage.
Yeah.
We took her down to just below, or just above the threshold, so we got another craft in, and then S-crafted for 100 anyways. More importantly, this is going to keep that turn of evasion on her for a while because she has a ton of delay now.
Yeah.
So she'll just sit there and counter, ideally. Plus, she might have picked off at least one of these. We'll see what happens with Cedric. God.
You're holding out rather well.
Okay, so that takes care of that. That frees us up. I mean, we're halfway through our turn order, and she still has a ways to go, but at this point, like...
These two are basically done, so...
They effectively are. Accelerate does not really help right now. Don't really love her casting. Could switch her out in S-Crafts. Seems a little early for that yet.
You got this.
Leave it to me.
I mean, why not, right?
I don't give a damn. Oh, well, that's just an added bonus. I mean,
Oh.
I actually could have seen it. Nah, I wouldn't have gotten all three.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of looking side-eye at that Musse critical.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
My turn.
Yeah, in retrospect, it actually makes a lot of sense to fight Cedric now because out of his mech, what the hell is he going to do? He's just a kid.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Spell. Single target. I mean, it could be bigger, but I'm not going to freeze her. Or since she's been cleaving us to bits, do I have her heal herself?
Not a bad idea.
Yep. Alright. Just to take away any risk. I know it seems like a waste of a turn, but I don't want her to get knocked out because bringing her back is more waste. Hey!
Hey!
Wow, that catches her in it.
Wow.
God, maybe Kurt could have do that. Who knows? I didn't actually try it. Well, this is 200 CP. We'll take advantage of the crit with it. Her other
The
outfit.
old. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Because I was just thinking, watching her do it, it's like, oh, she's in a new outfit, even though the hair's shorter, but then the cut-in was...
Yeah.
Alright, so Shirley goes. It's turn 24. Now, I imagine the fight against Zephyr is harder. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
However, this just goes to show you what even a few more options can do for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
Reenact activate. Fire!
You guys are pretty good.
Jump!
Bye.
I'm not sure this fight actually meant anything, but it is nice to be able to beat up the wimp.
It is pretty fun.
I'm going to eat a granola bar to celebrate.
As you should.
Because I forgot to before we started, and I'm hungry. That's just real talk.
It's real talk, y'all.
Alright, got our bonus AP. They don't look very tired. I mean, obviously Aiden and Fritz do, but the other two are like, eh.
Yeah, they're like, man,
we jumped
whatever.
out. We're done.
Yeah, we're fine. We didn't die.
I can't believe you've improved this much. Well, you didn't bore me. I'll give you that.
What did you expect? Hatchlings have to grow up someday, right?
We couldn't afford to lose now. Not to you, Your Highness. As a Vander, I swore my swords to your protection. But now that you've lost your way, I need to protect you from yourself.
Damn.
Oh.
Fine. Let's see how those swords of yours fare against this!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here we go.
To me, Testarossa!
Our old friend.
I freaking hate this thing.
The Vermilion Dumpster Fire. That's not his name.
Isn't it, though?
Now, are you ready for the real battle?
That depends. Are we allowed to summon our mechs now? Because before we weren't. In fact, all of this... Look, it's a video game. I'm not going to be too harsh on it. But, like, since you had this superior upper hand that you were boasting about for the better part of a minute and a half, why are you even engaging on this level?
Mm-hmm.
Don't
It's
move.
true.
Don't summon your robots. Don't do anything. All right, let's fight for a little bit. Oh, you beat us in a sparring match. Well, here's his robot. No, you're not allowed to have your robot. Just kidding. You can have your robot,
So
too.
this is the demon that wields 1,000 weapons.
Really has the weapon out, by the way.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a broken the term? Shouldn't Michael have shot her?
Your Highness, this is outside the scope of our operation.
Good. Cedric going off script. I like it.
Good. It seems fitting.
It does address some of our issues.
Seriously? You're whipping it out now? I swear, a little excitement and off you go.